We're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star wide receiver Rico Scott, who signed with Alabama. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do this, you need to click that subscribe button because we're talking about the 2024 recruiting class. We're looking at these young prospects. We're looking at the transfer portal every single day this offseason, so you can get a good look at what these young guys look like for when they start making plays for your team or your rivals, or you just want to know about these recruits. But here's this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you will get there. He's ranked as the 48th best wide receiver in the class, 4-star prospect, 302 overall in the composite, ranked 48th in the composite, 22 offers, 6'1", 185, signed with Alabama, Auburn, Boston College, Colorado, Power 5 programs after him. That's a good sign. Reminds them of John Mechie, so probably a good route runner, probably fluid in his breaks. Best receiver on one of the best teams in Pennsylvania and is able to get free in the secondary consistently despite opposing teams' game planning against him. Big play machine, 17.9 yards per catch. That means he can get downfield. Productive, 1,100 yards, 18 touchdowns. 6'1". He's got room for growth on his frame. He's got some speed. He's got some short area quickness. Creates separation out of his breaks. So looking like we're seeing a good wide receiver here with some upside. I like that we got some good production out of him, over 1,000 yards receiving. We're seeing a lot of 4- and 5-star wide receivers that are getting less than that. So production is a good indicator as well because it shows that you can be dominant at the high school level. We are locked in with Alabama. Obviously, we're kind of late in the process here. 48th wide receiver off the board for them. On3 has him at 47. ESPN 34. Rivals 80. 4-star prospect down the line, so that's a good indicator. Alabama, Penn State, Maryland. Some teams looking at him. Texas A&M, Georgia. Good schools are after this guy. We got good size, good thickness. Now let's take a look at the tape. Let's see what he's working with. We got 9 minutes of clips. That's a large sample. Let's see what he's rolling with on the field. We're in the backfield. In the handoff. We're rolling. We're pulling away. We got pull away speed. Let's just call it that. We got pull away speed. It's a sample of one play, so I'm not going to really grade it. But it pulled away on that play. Good release. Downfield. Fuzzy picture, but he made the play. So good concentration. There was 2 guys around him. I'm guessing that's him. The ball, he did show some burst after the catch. Zoomed out on this one. We're in the slot, though. Getting downfield. Finds the hole. Hits the ball in his hands. Getting upfield. Zoomed out. In the slot. Off ball a little bit. Fluid mover, though. Good feet. Fluid mover. Looks like he's playing in a level area compared to where I live at in Ohio. Moved the ball a lot in the air, though. Which I would with them. Cameraman's having a hard time. Good athlete, good speed. I imagine he's the whole team, considering they're just trying to get him the ball. They're just trying to get him the ball. A lot of plays short around the line of scrimmage. You got to remember it's high school level, so things will be more manufactured. Now we're seeing a good look at him. We got a good size on him, a good frame. I do like his frame. Quarterback rolling downfield, looking downfield, fires it out. Good concentration around the sideline. They're saying he's out, though. There's an argument over it, at least. Who knows? You can let me know in the comments. I'm not going to remember, though. Downfield, can't see it. Good fluid mover with good balance there. He's a guy you can move all over the field. Good hands. Very reliable, it looks like. Going to the outside. I like his frame. Tax mid. He's quick off the release. Look at that. He's got some burst. We got pull away speed. We got some speed there. In the slot. Tax midline. Oh, we're blocking. That's why we attack a midline. I was hoping for a break. I wasn't watching anything else. I'm just watching him. I try to get a good look at the defense during the setup, but I'm really keeping an eye on him too. Ball hits his hands. Moving well. Especially when you're flipping plays, going from camera angle. Some plays are like from offense to defense, back and forth. Half the work is finding them. Boom. Hits his hands, getting upfield. He's quick to get off field. He's very assertive. Got a good turn in his legs. In the slot. Moving. Boom. Hits his hands good. He's got good hands. It hits his hands. He plucks the ball out of the air. See those moves? Oh, yeah. He's weaving in and out of there. He's got good feet. Very assertive. He didn't even need to do all that. But he did it anyways. Lets you know he's going to run things to a T. Look at that. Look at that movement. I can see where the John Mechie comp comes in. I can definitely see where they're at there. I can definitely understand that. Call a spade a spade. If you follow the channel, you know I argue with these recruiting sites a lot. But I also give them props. I mean, I can see where you can see a John Mechie. The route running, he's very cerebral. He runs things to a T. Good head movement, good cell tactics, attempting cell tactics too. Midline. Oh, block again. That might be a tell. Might be a tell. He's not really selling to me that he's going deep, but he's selling to me that he's going midline, that he's getting ready to break something off, and then he's blocking. I don't know. It's 2 in a row I reacted the same way and did the same thing. Inside shade with the DB here. With the feet, though. It's like a little one-handy, right? This linebacker, what was I talking about? What was I doing last time? I was just watching him and just grazing off of him with my eyes. You got to have fast eyes because the clip's going boom, boom, boom. Coming out. 11's not going to be able to cover him. 1 for 1. 11 ain't going to be able to. Look at how 11 runs. Oh my goodness. You see that Mike Tyson clip running? Mike Tyson will outrun 11. They ain't even worried. You can have like 20 11s covering him. They ain't got a chance. He's probably going to watch this. Like, yeah, I played against him. Oh, he's making fun of me. Here we go. We got speed. He's got that burst. Very, very underrated, subtle. Like he's a player that you see and everything is good about him. And I feel like he's got a lot of opportunity as he develops to really do something, especially if he starts tapping into that upside a little bit more. He's just one of those players. I can tell you this, he's one of those guys that runs things to a T, a good route runner. You can move him all over the place. We got speed to pull away. We just covered Cam Michael. That's totally different speed, but we got speed to pull away. We're seeing that on the top end. We got good hands. We can pluck the ball out of the air. We're seeing good stuff. We got a thicker frame there. Look at that. Look at that. We're on the outside. What are we looking at? We're looking at heads up. I'll call it heads up. Sometimes the angles trip me up. There we go. One-on-one. Boom. Good hands. Good hands. Well contested. His hands are great. His hands are kind of underrated. Well, I don't know. I don't know, really. But he's got good quickness and good separation. I love his separation. I like his feet. I like his cell tactics, too. I wish I had more of a sample of that on here. But honestly, I get the high school level. It's especially with the level they're at, too. Look at that. Look at that. Inside, looking inside. Don't break off inside. Please don't. There we go. There we go. Looking at his keys. I was hoping he was reading the safeties and the backers and not just staring at the spot he needed to go to. That's why I was saying don't look inside, don't look inside, don't go inside. That's why I was saying that to myself. I was hoping he wasn't doing that. That's why I got excited when he broke it out. We would have to have a different discussion if he did that. Good hands. Good hands. Strong hands. Is he in the slot? Oh, yeah, that's definitely him. We'll fog him away, but I know he made a good catch. He's got good feet. He's got very good feet. A lot of upside here. I think he's a player that is very nuanced, that has a lot of skills, especially in the route running department. Has strong hands, very reliable, a guy that can make plays, get you yards after the catch. I think he can climb the depth chart. Alabama is a very competitive roster. If you're an Alabama fan watching this, you're like, hey, if he hits, we love him. We love him. And you're getting a good wide receiver here. Very good route runner, very dependable. He runs things to a T. I can tell because he does not have to do the cell tactics at this level, but he does it anyway, to create separation and to make sure things are done correctly. This is a guy that's going to get better. He's probably a very hard worker. Probably is, because he's running the routes to a T. He is selling the routes. He's working hard on that when he doesn't really have to. He's playing against competition where he can just be flat out dominant, do what he wants. But he's doing the extra wrinkles in his game to make sure those wrinkles are smoothed out for when he gets to you guys at Alabama. Let me know what you think about him in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.